AOS fans, it's me, Pete again, and we've got some more digital content for you. This time it's AOS Champions, Chaos versus Order, and I'm going to be playing a Chaos deck that I've whipped up, which is all Khorne. Now Khorne is my favourite of the Chaos Gods, but I'm not going to go too much into that detail. All I'm going to say is, AOS Champions, where's the Nurgle, eh? Where's Papa Nurgle? But anyway, let's crash on. So, last time around I did Death versus Destruction, and you can see that in the playlist that this is also in. This week I'm going to do Chaos versus Order, and it's another custom deck that I've got against the AI to start with. All of this has been recorded pre-public release, so there is an NDA in place, so I couldn't release these until it's public. So there might be some differences between now and when you actually get to play the game if you don't have access to the beta version. So I'll quickly run through the deck that I've got. So my all Khorne deck, I'm probably not doing anything particularly new or unique here, but I'm definitely not going to claim that I originated this. So I've got the Blood Throne of Khorne. Now this is the most questionable of my champions. I don't ever try and actually get him to level up through his quests and get my blessing. Mostly because I just find it too much of a pain to do it with him when it's easy with some other guys. I have him mostly for one of my abilities, which I'll come on to in a minute. I have a regular good old fashioned Chaos champion because for 1 point he's pretty solid, easy to get his quests out, get his blessing. I've then also got Skarr Bloodwrath. He's really easy to get all of his quests out. You've just got to do damage and summon units, and with the things I've picked that's real easy. And the last thing I've got here is Valkia the Bloody. I do like her, and again she's relatively easy to get all of her quests out. You can bring out a unit that will get rid of another unit, and that gets her first one out of the way, and let's just do some damage and summon another unit. And my tactic is mostly around just getting her or Skarr, or both of them, through their quest line as quickly as possible and get the blessings up, because man oh man, the Chaos blessings are filthy. Berserk Rage, probably the weakest of all the blessings I've got here, but still good. Gives you a health back when you start to get low, or gives you 2 if you're really low. Can be helpful and save you in those moments of need. Chaos Runeblade, love this one. It does a whopping amount of damage overall, and if you can get some boost damage cards out at the same time, it's terrifying. It goes very nicely with Unrivaled Battle Lust, which increases the damage. If you can get them out at the same time, you can be doing an extra, I don't know how much, it's a mind-boggling amount of damage. Loads of damage, and also the Path of Skulls. I think Path of Skulls might be my favourite one. 2 damage at the start of every turn, and that's forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever. It's just a lovely bit of damage every turn, really puts the pressure on your opponent to do something. And for my actions, hopefully there's nothing too terrible in here. I've gone for Blood Hunt, which is always useful to remove an opponent's unit or spell and gives you 1 health back. I've only got 1 Blood Warrior Berserker, but I would like to get some more of these if possible. Blood Fury Wrathmonger, again I don't have 3 of these. I would love to get 3 of these because I think these cards are awesome. 6 damage, and Last Stand, remove the opponent card, which can be a real turn off for me. Really stops your opponent wanting to take them out early, but they do a good solid amount of damage. Charging Blood Crusher, remove a highlighted unit. That can be useful for getting some of my guys leveled up. And then Demonic Fury. Now this is the reason why I have the Blood Throne in there, because it can only be played by a Demon Champion. It's 2 damage to me and 5 damage to my opponent. I've got 3 of those. It's a nice solid amount of damage to be able to throw out. Your opponent will find hard to stop. A Fanatical Skull Fiend. I like this card. A solid amount of damage. Last Stand also does 2 damage to your opponent, which means it's something they don't necessarily want to take out, but then they have to suffer the 6 damage instead. It does do a bit of damage to you, but you can take that fairly easily. Fearless Korgraths. I like these. They do quick damage, 2 damage and 1 damage. Very handy for levelling up my 2 main champions. Also stops my opponent from deploying units, which can be a pain for them. Furious Strike. I do like this card. Hopefully get out early. We just wait until all your cards are exhausted, and then you can play this for a nice 5 damage. Very chunky. That's why I've got 3 of those in there as well. Furious Strike and Demonic Fury between them. I've got 30 damage output there potentially. That can be enough to win it on its own. Gore Slicked Skull Reaper. Now I've only got 1 of these guys, but I would like more of them. Rend damage and Last Stand, another 2 damage to my opponent. Just making my opponent pay every time he takes one of my cards out wherever possible really helps. Insatiable Blood Reaver. Do like these guys. 3 damage to my opponent and 2 healing for me. That's a 5 wound swing. And it helps level up some of my characters because I can remove a unit once that unit has been spent if I play it in the right order. Reckless Juggernaut. Nice solid card, 6 damage, you just got to wait a little while, and again take some units out, so you have to balance it properly, but it can be a really good one to help level your guys up. Scorn of Sorcery, 3 of those because 5 damage to your opponent if they've got a spell in place, along with the other 6 cards I've got which can do 30 damage. This can throw out a lot of damage without your opponent really being able to stop it very much. And Tactical Formation, I've got one of these in there purely so I can move my champions around if I really need to, because somebody's been clever and done something that screws me over. Don't play it very often, but can be occasionally very handy. So let's crash on. I'm going to play a game now, and I'm going to play a practice against the AI like I said before. I hopefully will play against some real people soon, and then you get to see me get thrashed over and over. So I'm going to play Order, and I'm going to play my all Khorne list. So let's play. I will try and annotate what's going on. You're probably going to see what's happening before I do, because I'm not the fastest at this. So, you know, let me know if you enjoy what you hear, what you see, and what I do, and if you don't, let me know that too, so I know not to waste your time or my time, frankly. So my opponent's placing a Liberator Prime first. He has to place some units for that one, so I will probably place my champion opposite him. Valkia and Skarr always go together, so I'm going to put... I don't think it really matters where any of my guys go, really. I'm going to put Valkia there, and I'm going to put Skarr right next to her. Oh no, not yet. Easy Pete, wait your turn. Okay, so this guy, what's he do? What's he do? Oh, the Knight Zuros. Oh, I don't even know what they do. What do they do? What do they do? So, when he's disengaged, damage from his units do rend. Don't really care about that. And then rotate a Stormcast unit 1 step forward. Don't really care about that either. I'm going to put Skarr there. Now Skarr has the additional useful little thing that if he removes a unit, I can shuffle one from my discard pile into my deck, which is handy. And my Blood Throne over there. Ideally, I wouldn't want my Blood Throne opposite a caster, which is going to be now. So hopefully I can get the card out to help me move my guys around. I'll swap him with my Chaos Champion at some point. Have I got the cards that I need to start with to do a super start? I think I do. I think I do. So, let's see if I can get this in the right order. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Furious Strike here. So, bam, that's 5 damage straight away. And that turns Skarr round 1. And then I'm going to place... Who am I going to place? Which one do I place? I'm going to place my Reckless Juggernaut because I've got no other units on the field right now. And that turns him round another one. He now turns his, does 1 damage to me. Now he's doing his tactical formation. I really hope he moves his. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I don't think he realises, and he's a computer, so he probably doesn't even think, but that's quite handy for me. So, I could actually now start to level up Valkia at the same time here, and not have to use my unit, my Insatiable Bloodwreather, to take out my Reckless Juggernaut, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to play Blood Hunt here, and that's going to level her up on her first quest. No, what did I do wrong? I did something really wrong, and now I'm going to look really stupid. Remove a highlight spell or unit and gain 1 health. Why didn't he get removed? Am I being thick here, people? Have I missed something out? Is this a little beta bug that I missed out? I'm pretty certain that should have removed somebody. Let me know if I'm being an idiot there. Anyway, I'll just draw a card and I'll wait till next turn and my plans will come to fruition. So his Protector is gone. Oh, was it his Protector that does something? But it was his Protector. Yeah, highlight units cannot be removed. So this is why you should always read what your opponent's cards do. Okay, now I'm going to get Skarr's quest out. So I'm going to place my Insatiable Bloodwreather, put them down, and that immediately removes the Juggernaut. And now I can place, what do I do here? I'm going to place the Charged Blood Crusher there, just in case he places a unit, but he can't because that's a caster. And what have I got? I've got the worst of my blessings out. Hurrah! I didn't want that one at all. So it's 17 to my 26. I'm doing okay at the minute. I'm not particularly fussed with the way things are going. Things are going okay. So 3 damage. Valkia turns around 1. What do I do now? I'm not going to use my Korgoth right now because I could really do with that. I'll draw some cards and hope I get an instant damage card for Valkia. Yes. No, none. Curses. But what I can do is I'm definitely going to use Blood Hunt to remove his spell over here, because that's an 8-point swing that I don't want to have to put up with right now. So the Insatiable Blood Reaver goes away and wallop 2 damage. So I'm going to play, now I either play Blood Hunt over here and I will gain 3 health. And that will turn in round 1. Nah, I'm just going to play it here. I'm more interested in stopping him doing damage to me than I am healing my own. I just want to do damage. He's got 12 damage, 12 health left, I've got 28. I'm doing okay right now. I am going to be greedy and probably regret it. I'm going to draw another card, hope to get an instant damage. No, no instant damage from me. Now the good thing is the Fearless Coregrass are not demon units, which means I can use Valky's ability to rotate them. Oh, let's put that card down there. Don't like that. Do I not like that? So he just does damage. More if I've got over 20, so he's going to do more damage. And he stops me from deploying a unit over there, which I don't care about in the slightest. So what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Who am I going to do? What am I going to do? Where am I going to do it? I'm going to put the Fierce Coregrass down. He will instantly do some damage. And that will turn Valkia once. And I'm going to use her ability. He's going to use her Heroic Act. And turn them again behind the scenes, do an extra 1 damage because that's what her ability does. If it turns them and they do damage, she adds 1. So that's a nice little 4 damage there. Whack whack. My opponent's down to 8 and I'm on 23. I'm going to be on mid-teens by the time his spell comes out. But I'm going to get my next blessing out now. What is that going to be? What is it going to be? So I'm going to put the Juggernaut there because there's no units around for him to take off. Yes, it is the Chaos Runeblade, and I'm going to use that right away because frankly he's going to be dead very, very soon. Unless he's got some pretty uber healing coming his way, this is going to be all over very quickly. And the plan has gone mostly to plan. Love it when a plan comes together. So it's having a bit of a final hurrah. Down to 9 to 5. Oh, goodness me. Right, so that heals me 1 up. Now, unfortunately, these are demons, so I can't turn him into all of Valky's ability. But what I can do, much easier than that, is I can just play my Fearless Coregrass over here. That'll do 2 damage, thank you very much. And then after that, I'm just going to wallop him with my Chaos Runeblade. 4 more damage, smash, thank you very much. Game over, game set and match. So there we go. That's Chaos versus Order. Now, it's easy mode because I'm playing against the AI and it only has a campaign deck that you get to base when you buy it. But I do like to practice with that, and I do find that it helps me try out some tricks and manoeuvres. So what do you think of that? What do you think of the deck? What do you think of my tactics? What do you think of my playing? What do you think of this video? I'd love to hear your opinions on all these things, and I'd love to hear what you think about how I'm doing and whether the deck I've got is any good. Personally, I've found it does pretty well, and if the cards come out fairly okay, I can do horrendous amounts of damage. But sometimes I can find that I run out of cards, I just keep playing cards when I should stop and draw some more because I get a bit carried away, and death particularly can really outlast me. But yeah, we shall see how it goes. Let me know if you'd like to see more, and hopefully I'll get to play against some human beings soon. Let me know if you'd like to be on the channel, and maybe I'll start a little Beat Pete session, and we can see who can come on and smash me the most. Anyway, see you next time. Bye!